I've belabored on my videos, both my fixed commentary videos and also my streaming videos. I have belabored the point that Kenobi revealing any information about Lord Sidious is for us to see Ahsoka's reaction on killing Count Dooku. Her face reveals this kind of shock, this awe, and this shock of Anakin killing him, as if, she's thinking in her head, well, why would he do that? What caused him to do that? There's this kind of grave concern. Like her face gets really soft, like kind of an innocence, like a kid learning something of their older sibling, or maybe a parent do something questionable. But if you think about it deeply, and I didn't think about it until now, or until last night, that reaction, that shocked face, does not make sense when given the context. For instance, why would she be shocked at all about Anakin killing Count Dooku? We actually see in the Clone Wars, in the series, first of all, Count Dooku is a lethal Dark Force user who wields a red blade every time we see him, pretty much, unless he's working with, the Viceroys. Oops, sorry guys, my cable. I just touched my cable. Sorry. Whew. It's not the only thing that's hot on this stream. I'm getting pumped. So, where was I? Yes, the killing of Count Dooku. So she's shocked, but why would she be shocked? Really, if you think about it, they've been in war. She's been in war ever since she was a little kid training as a Jedi. They've had conflicts, they've had battles, enemies have been taken out, Jedi have been taken out. There's death and battle. So, and we've seen Anakin confront Dooku a couple of times. I don't know how many times, but we've seen that blue blade go against Count Dooku's red blade in a mortally dire situation where one opponent, one combatant can go down, in death. We've seen with Anakin and Dooku a fight to the death, a fight of light side against dark side, and vice versa. So it's believable to learn of this news, Anakin killing Count Dooku, and say, oh, Anakin finally had the upper hand. He finally just smote that enemy. He finally just struck that last blow, and this is a victory for the Republic. This is a dangerous Force user leader of the Separatists. This is a victory on our side of the battle. Anakin did it. He was the victor in that final fight against Dooku. The shock, if you think about it, that shocked face can only come from the ethics of Anakin's killing, the questionable killing of Count Dooku. Now, we know from seeing The Revenge of the Sith that Anakin has his blades crossed and he slits, he slices open Count Dooku's throat. There's an exchange between Anakin and Palpatine before that death. Anakin says, I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't. And then when he does it, he says, after Palpatine says he's too dangerous to be kept alive, Anakin's like, he's so conflicted with what he has done. It's not the Jedi way. I should have let him be put to trial, bring him to justice. I shouldn't have taken his life. Now, we see that in The Revenge of the Sith. But you know who only sees that? Anakin and Palpatine. Not even Kenobi. If you remember, Kenobi's knocked out from that stairway or something. Like, the Force is, kind of cuts into his abdomen. Maybe he loses air or something, but he passes out. Like he's totally knocked unconscious. So Kenobi doesn't see the killing of Count Dooku. Even in The Revenge of the Sith, he says, you saved the Chancellor and you killed Count Dooku, as if Kenobi is seeing Anakin killing him, ethically speaking, in a hand-to-hand combat where Anakin's life is on the line, and he has to make that final blow to only protect himself. Kenobi did not see Count Dooku get executed unfairly, according to the Jedi code. So Ahsoka shouldn't even be reacting to the ethics of his killing. if she's shocked, really based on her knowledge of the situation, she's shocked because, whoa, Anakin killed him finally. That's the shock that should be there, but that's not the shock we see. That's the shock of, why would he do that? Why would he kill Count Dooku without, bringing him to trial? It was an unfair execution. No, not what we've seen with the Clone Wars, the animated series, where if Anakin has to take down an enemy, if he has to take a life just to protect himself and protect his fellow men, he's going to do that. You know why? Because that's a battle. That's part of being a soldier. That's part of being a knight. And I'm not even in the military. So anyway, her shock is actually based on our knowledge of the situation, not her knowledge. And what's more, not even Kenobi's knowledge. That's crazy when you think about it. So again, ambiguous writing, ambiguous motives, ambiguous dialogue, and an ambiguous reaction. Her shock should have been meant for something else, like, oh, wow, it's finally over. Not the actual ethical decision that reprehensible decision that Anakin made concerning Count Dooku.